City workers and retirees are furious, worried that their pensions, something they worked so hard for and so long for, may be stripped away. But they are vowing to keep fighting.
Yeah, those workers are still worried, even though the judge didn't decide whether the bankruptcy is valid or whether those pensions can be cut. 7 Action News reporter Kim Russell is live outside the courthouse this evening. Kim, what are those people saying to you?
I spoke to many workers today, and they tell me, you know what? It's not just about them. They say that Detroit is a testing ground and that precedent could be set in this case that could cost other workers and other cities their pensions.
I'm scared we're going to lose. I'm not saying we're going to lose, but I'm scared about my future.
Marcus Huey is one of dozens of Detroit workers who came out to federal court today.
Help us, save you! Help us, save you! Help us.
The city bus driver says he and other city workers have given so much and fear they will be looking for work while scraping by in their old age.
We gave concessions 3 years ago so we wouldn't have to make it to this point. So we feel like we've been cheated.
10 years ago, I could have did something else. I could have went somewhere else. I didn't have to stick here because it's a pension you working for. Now you're telling me I can't have that. Okay.
The good news today for union members, it's not over. At this point in the process, they can still fight to save their pensions. Their attorneys can argue that this bankruptcy isn't valid. The judge's decision today just takes it out of the control of state courts and puts it in the hands of federal bankruptcy court.
The state judge is going to go by the state constitution. So that's why they moved it to a federal court.
And again, today's hearing was about jurisdiction. It did not decide what would happen to those pensions. But workers in the city of Detroit are not the only ones who think today was an important day. I spoke to one attorney who had nothing to do with this case, but she heard it was happening and she drove from out of state to sit here and watch what would happen because she says she represents other cities and they are asking her if they can do something similar as Detroit is doing to get out of their pension obligations. So this is something that people around the country are watching, and it could have an impact as time goes on. Reporting live in Detroit, Kim Russell, 7 Action News.